3 attempts of assessing this person, and he continually became unconscious again. And she kept on, keeping on, just like I hope we all would do in a situation like that. Kenny Guitar, thank you for being a hero, and we sure appreciate your hard work.
Ben is 8 years old and a student at West Jackson Intermediate School. Ben is a good student in class, works well with others. His teachers often commented how she wishes for more students like Ben. He's not very vocal, but he leads with his heart and good deeds. Recently, a call was made by the pastor concerning a woman who had been evicted from her home. A storm was coming and she had no one to help her remove her belongings. Along with 3 other church members, Ben worked that evening helping a woman he did not even know. Ben is just a wonderful example of giving and does so selflessly at such a young age.
On January 19, 2011, Mrs. Joanne Cox, a teacher at Auburn Elementary School, collapsed during a faculty meeting. Her heart stopped beating and she was turning blue around her mouth. Mr. Charles Templeton, the assistant principal, remained calm and instructed someone to get the defibrillator. He continued to administer compressions and breaths and while monitoring the defibrillator. It is my pleasure and an honor to present Mr. Charles Templeton today. And Mrs. Cox is here, I understand, as well. It is with my pleasure that I get to recognize our nurse hero, who is Valerie Pereira. She was nominated by Laura Eanes, and Laura had a very moving situation. She was with her daughter who was going through surgery. She'd been diagnosed with stage 3 ovarian cancer, and after a long journey with this cancer and after the surgery, Laura, who has joined us in the back, was on her way home, and after the surgery she got a call, and she was told that her mammogram from the Breast Health Center had abnormal results. And here was nurse Valerie Pereira, who came to her aid and sat with her and talked with her, and she could tell how distressed she was. And because of that, we are recognizing Laura today.
Wendy Pearson is an active member of the Pound Puppies and Kittens of Georgia. Over the past 10 years, Ms. Pearson has been a passionate seeker of homes for homeless dogs in her area. At any given time, she can have up to 20 dogs in her care, seeking adoption. Over the years, Wendy has adopted many of the dogs for her own household, and the dogs have become a part of her family. Her compassion and generosity has enriched the lives of many lonely animals in her community. Thank you, Wendy.
Last year, a fire erupted shortly after midnight, naturally. It's got to be that late, early in the morning, in the H. Wilson Manufacturing Company that set off several explosions and presented a potentially toxic situation for neighbors of the business, prompting public safety officials to evacuate more than 20 people from their homes. Putting their own lives on the front lines of this extremely hazardous blaze, firefighters from Jefferson, Harrisburg, Plainview, the Jackson County Correctional Fire Department, the Hall County Fire Department, and the Hazard Material Response Team battled those flames for nearly 6 hours, finally bringing the fire under control and stabilizing the scene. Their quick response and brave actions prevented any injuries and extinguished the fire. Accepting the award on behalf of the firefighters from Jefferson, Harrisburg, Plainview, Jackson County Correctional Fire Department, Hall County Fire Department, and the Hazard Material Response Team is Steve Nichols, Director of Jackson County's Emergency Services. Thank you, Steve.
Jeff Franklin is a valuable volunteer with the Banks County EMA. He holds a demanded information technology position as his full-time job, yet he also devotes countless volunteer hours to the Banks County EMA. He has attended college courses in his own time to further his knowledge and ability to help his community. He maintains websites for both the Banks County Community Emergency Response Team and Amateur Radio Emergency Service. Today I'm excited to present the Citizenship Award to Mr. Jeff Franklin.
Vintner
Bittner, an aircraft commander at the Naval Air Station in Key West, Florida, piloted the air station's SH-60 Seahawk during the March rescue of a missing diver, Andrew Schlepper. Schlepper, who had become separated from his party during a diving excursion, was located after a 3-hour-long search involving the Coast Guard, the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission, and Bittner's naval crew. Bittner's crew, using night vision goggles, was able to locate Schlepper after he activated a chemical light as a signaling device. Schlepper was transported to an area hospital suffering from mild hypothermia, but made a full recovery. Lieutenant Bittner was honored with the Navy and Marine Corps Achievement Medal for professional achievement in the superior performance of his duties as a helicopter aircraft commander. And it is our honor this morning to present him with our Military Hero Award.
On March 12, 2011, Taiwan Hughes, his wife Pam, and their 6 children were driving home from an outing in Athens, traveling south on the Athens Highway. As they approached the bridge over the Broad River by the Elbert County line, Taiwan spotted 2 men on the bridge pointing excitedly down toward the water. Taiwan immediately turned the car around and returned to the 2 men. They were pointed at a small black truck almost totally submerged in the water. The men told Taiwan there was a woman in the truck. Taiwan instructed his wife Pam to retrieve a rope, and then he threw the rope with a hook on the end and secured it to the window of the truck. Taiwan then instructed the woman to grab the rope and crawl to safety. However, she lost her grip and she began struggling in the water. Taiwan, changing his strategy, requested his son Adonis to walk partially into the cold water. Adonis took hold of the woman's hand, and Taiwan grabbed them both tightly and pulled them all to safety. Had it not been for Taiwan and Adonis and their brave actions, the woman would surely have been swamped and swept away with the truck. Thank you.
It's my honor to recognize Mr. Frank Edwards. Frank has been in the fire service for over 49 years. He began with the Commerce Volunteer Fire Department in 1961, continued serving when relocated to Hull in 1975. He served as secretary, training officer, and chief of the department. He served as vice president of Madison County Firefighters Association and holds current memberships in the Georgia Association of Fire Chiefs, National Fire Academy, and Alumni Association. He serves as a rescue captain in the Hull District for Madison County Rescue, as well as associate director of the Madison County Emergency Medical Services. As an active first responder and coordinator of 60 countywide medical first responders. Frank is voluntarily teaches American Red Cross health and safety classes. Congratulations.
This award is being presented to TJ and Friends, President Darren Scarborough, Vice President Steve Higginbotham, and Mike Webb. The TJ and Friends Foundation was created in 2008 when Darren Scarborough, Steve Higginbotham, and Mike Webb rallied around their friend, Terry Johnson, after he was diagnosed with stage 4 rectal cancer. These men organized an escorted motorcycle ride from Elberton to Helen, raising $8,000 to help provide monetary aid for cancer patients. The TJ and Friends Foundation is a family composed of hundreds of cancer patients and their family members. Their motto is, live to ride, ride to live, and live strong.
I want to thank everybody for making our annual Hometown Heroes Awards Breakfast one of the best events of our year. Today we honored 12 of our heroes, and I want to encourage you, be involved with the American Red Cross. Donate your time, donate your energy, donate blood, or donate money. We can't exist without you, the American citizens. And by doing